Welcome to Goad Academy, where I help you stop being dog shit at Dark and Darker one video at a time. I've been demigod in every season, including the normal season, and I have way too many hours in this fucking game. Today we're going to be looking at the breakable ice on ice caverns, meaning walls and floors that lead to hidden treasures, elite mobs for quest targets, create walkways in rooms that can be disrupted for team fights, or serve as obstacles for projectiles in a room's layout. If you're simply looking for the spark notes, then look no further. The weapons that can break ice are listed on screen without any modification from perks or skills. The key takeaway here is that when it comes to melee weapons, meaning not accounting for spells or perks, if you're a fighter, cleric, or druid, keeping a stash of gray or white morning stars is a cheap way to access these areas without taking up a ton of inventory space. Rangers must use the windlass. Barbarians and warlocks have two-handed options, and wizards, rogues, and bards are shit out of luck. None of the utility options work for these purposes, although I'd argue they should. The final note I'd like to leave you with is that when it comes to learning the game, don't make assumptions about the way things are, explore and verify for yourself. I've included a couple of outtakes at the end, and one of them illustrates this point beautifully. I had friends that laughed when I was wasting my time testing things like throwing knives and daggers when we all assumed they wouldn't work. But I didn't expect the Morningstar to actually make it through, and I wound up panicking and putting myself in danger because of assumptions I made. That's going to conclude the commentary for this video, but if your friends are like my friends and they won't believe something until they see it, I've included a time lapse of all the weapon and utility tests so that you can see and verify it firsthand. Happy delving.